Hi everyone, this is Ia Leland, and thanks for stopping by my channel, Everything Spiritual. This is a channel where I provide spirit-guided, intuitive tarot and oracle card readings, as well as informational videos of a spiritual nature. Today I'm going to do my July 12th house astrology reading for the sign of Gemini. Gemini's dates are May 21st through June 6th. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Most Geminis are very talkative. Mercury is a sign. Mercury is the planet of communication. Gemini's polarity is a yang, so Geminis are very outgoing and they don't have any problem expressing themselves. They're also immutable, which means they have two distinct sides to their personality, so they tend to go back and forth. And they're also they're an air sign, so they're ruled by the element of air. And they're very duality. They're the twins. They have duality. So they love new experiences and they change their mind a lot. I'm going to be using the New Era tarot deck, the Lenormand Oracle, and the Revere Gilded Oracle. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with Gemini for July. In your first house, we have the Sun of Waters. So this is someone that is a water sign. So you may have a water sign as your moon sign or your rising, and the water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Well, this is someone who is trying to come to terms with their emotions and where they fit into the world. Or this is someone who is very in tune with his emotions. He's in tune with his emotions, and he has empathy. He just kind of goes back and forth because of him just getting in touch with his emotions and trying to understand things and figure them out. But he's a very solid person, somebody whom you can depend on. He's very protective and loyal to his friends. So you're viewed as somebody who's coming into your own. You're very smart. You're emotionally stable. But you go back and forth with what direction you want to take on your path, your journey. The second house is... In the second house, we have the Son of Air. Now, this is a different personality than the Son of Water. The Son of Air is someone who's very mentally sharp. This is someone that likes to debate and argue their point. This is someone that loves to be right. Now, with regards to your earning abilities, this is someone that has his own thoughts about doing things. He is not easily influenced. And because of that wisdom that he has, he doesn't have a problem taking a chance on something because he feels that he's done the research and he's willing to defend whatever decision he makes. So you're viewed as someone that's your own person. You have your own ideas when it comes to making money. You take your own path. You create your own path. This is someone that creates their own path in life. Now, when it comes to your third house, which is your house where you have your immediate, how you interact with your immediate environment, as well as your communication, This is someone who's very religious. This is someone who has morals, traditions, values. They're grounded in those things. Now, at the same time, you have come in contact with someone in that immediate environment. And so you have the whip. Now what I'm getting from Spirit is that due to your religious beliefs and background and your value system, you want to remove this relationship that you're in, whether it's a marriage or an engagement. It may go against your religious values and beliefs at this time. So you want to remove yourself from that situation. Now, the 4th house is the house of your emotional nurturing. This is where you get your family support. This is where your foundation, the folks that back you the most, this is where you find them in your 4th house. And then for someone, Gemini, you've suffered some loss. You've suffered some, maybe your support system was your mom or your dad or an older relative who had wisdom, but they have since passed on. But they're still with you, and they're still guiding you and giving you advice and encouragement from the other side. So all you have to do is ask, connect with that person that have passed and ask them or let them know that you still need them. You still want to rely on them for guidance and support because they're there. The 5th house is the house where you have your self-expression, your creativity, and also where you have your relationships. And this is definitely a relationship situation. Now, keep in mind the 5th house is the house of short-term relationships and romances. So this looks like someone who's found happiness with the 6 of water. And this could be a platonic happiness. You see, it's children. So that the happiness could be with the nostalgia of connecting with people from your childhood, or connecting with someone you grew up with as a child, or just remembering how happy you were as a child. And you see, you want to remove this toxic person from your life right now. So it's a good thing you're in a short-term relationship, because you should not have a lot of time invested in it. But you're involved with a male who's self-centered and selfish. Look at that face. He's all about self. He's a womanizer. He's a snake. And you need to remove him from your life. And since it's just a casual situation and not really long-term, you shouldn't have a problem getting rid of that person. The 5th house is the 6th house. We're on the 6th house. It's the house of work, health, and service. Now, we have the Sun card as the primary, so that means your working environment is very successful and you enjoy what you're doing. Now, the first clarifier we have is the Mice card, the menacing card. So you may have suffered a loss in the beginning, working where you are, due to surrounding yourself with the wrong type of people. But since then, you've settled down, you're anchored in, and you've gotten wisdom. You've become wise. You've cut those people out of your life. And now you just have success in the workplace. The 7th house is the house of long-term relationships, partnerships, and marriages. So this is a very good sign. So we have the 6 of Earth, We have the Six of Earth. Which it indicates success. So overall, you have successful friendships, you have successful long-term friendships, successful long-term partnerships. You're very lucky, and they have longevity, and they're going places, meaning the relationships that you have are building, they're growing, and they're going to be relationships that carry you throughout your life. So that's a very good thing. The 8th house is the house of secrets and death and regeneration. So the first card we have is the Strength card. And this card is Leo energy all day. So if you're in a marriage with a Leo, Gemini, you're in a position where you've come to a crossroads. Now's the time for you to make a decision. You're being very strong. And the lilies and the Revere Gilded deck doesn't refer to old age and wisdom as much as it does as pleasure, sexual pleasure. So this looks like someone who has been in a long-term marriage is going to choose to walk away for happiness, and you're going to do it now for the pleasure, for the sensualness of whatever you're getting from that other person. And now's the time that you're going to make the decision. So you may not be concerned with shared assets or wills or finances with your spouse. But you're just ready to have a renewal, have a transformation in your life and in your relationships right now, in your relationship with someone as a Leo. The 9th house is the house of higher mindedness. This is a house where you have meditation and receive information from spirit or source. It's the house of expanded consciousness. And someone in their 9th house, they have illusions. They're not clear. Things are not as they appear. So this could mean that you're following someone who's dishonest, who's disingenuous. You're following someone who may be a phony. You may be following someone either as a spiritual advisor, a life coach. Maybe you have a medium or a reader, but whoever the person is, they're not a good person. And it looks like they're very gossipy. And that may be the problem. They're very gossipy. And they may share your personal business or information with others. And you want something more of a traditional, organizational type of environment. So you're going to break away from this person for those reasons. The 10th house is the house of your career and reputation. So this is someone who loves what they're doing. They love their job. They have a very, very good reputation. They're very acknowledged professionally. They're very loyal to their career and to their profession. This is obviously a woman. And this person enjoys what they're doing. The magnifying glass could indicate their career or their professional achievements may surround or may involve having to have attention to detail, having to go the extra mile, having to look past what everyone else may see and go further. But this is a woman who loves her job. She receives accolades for what she does. She's very loyal to her profession, and it brings her joy. This could be an attorney, someone working in law enforcement, research and development. But you're good at it and you enjoy it. And this is also Cancer. So you may be working with a Cancer, or you may be a Cancer yourself. Cancer and Venus. In your 11th house, this is the house of your joint activities and similar interests. This is where you hang out with like-minded people, and it looks like you feel oppressed. And this is a Sagittarius. Yes, this is Sagittarius in Jupiter. Oh no, this is Sagittarius in Saturn. But you feel oppressed, and with the commitment that you've made, the commitment to whatever organization that you're a part of, it doesn't do it for you anymore. You feel limitations. And that's why I was looking at the card, because the oppression is in Saturn. So you have Sagittarius and Saturn. And Saturn is the planet of boundaries and limitations and restrictions. And because you feel oppressed in this contract, this arrangement, this agreement, maybe you signed up to be a part of something for a period of time that's membership based, but you know you have to go. And this is telling you to communicate a letter. Let them know that you're leaving. Let whomever know that you're going to change. You can give them a 30-day notice or a 2-week notice, but let them know that you feel oppressed, you're unhappy, and you just can't do it anymore. That's Spirit's advice. The last house we have is the house of karma. That's when, you know, the saying goes, people get what they deserve. This is a result of your past actions. So just glancing at these cards, this person has beautiful karma. This is Pisces. Pisces in Jupiter. And this is an energy of joy, an energy of happiness, an energy of everything coming together and everyone working on the same accord. And you've gotten to this level, you've gotten to this place because you've used your intuition. You've worked hard at having breakthroughs, having mental breakthroughs, having emotional breakthroughs. You worked hard to get your life on track so that you could have abundance and prosperity, and you have it. So you have very good karma, Gemini. Very good karma. This has been the 12th house astrology reading for Gemini for the month of July. If this video resonated with you or someone that you may know, please like, comment, and share the video. And as always, until the next time, namaste.